Recording in progress.
I can't start until I hear it, you know? It's not allowed. It's not allowed.
I actually want to know, like, I want to get like a collage video of all the times I've done it and see if it's
That would
like
be great.
improved over time. Because I don't know if it has.
That would be brilliant.
Amazing. So,
I
where
wonder
we
what it would be
left
like if I
off.
just talked like this for the rest of my life.
Almost as bad if I thought if it's as if I decided to do this for the rest of my life.
Oh God.
As we left off here in Candlekeep Mysteries. Link
Last
found
time
themselves being dragged into the event. No. Where we left off, having made a night's camp, you had an expectation based on some recent discoveries within the hole. And in an attempt to dissuade entities from coming through and then leaving the hole, Ling found themselves being dragged back, pulled and scrambled upon by the Bagman, letting out a shout and being woken up by Renji, who was able to witness this event. You were all brought awake very suddenly, were able to fight this entity off. In the process, we had some interesting occurrences from the group.
Interesting is a interesting choice of words.
Wild magic surges and feral vampires ran amok.
Yup.
And Keith turned into Stitch ever so briefly and wreaked carnage on the corpse of the Bagman after your successful victory over its terror. You were able to get some semblance of a peaceful night's sleep afterwards. And woke up ready to continue on the road. Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Are there any remnants? Oh wait, no, we buried them. Never mind. No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna eat something. Probably go out, look for a quick, like, bunny or something to nom on.
Okay. Make a survival check
Okay.
to see what you are able to find and catch.
Are you kidding me? Natural 19 for a 21.
Oh yeah, you're able to find and catch a nice big fat hare.
Oh yeah.
Juicy.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna eat most of it myself. I will give some to Keith, but you know, he had fun with the Bagman. So I'm just like,
he's pretty full. He's pretty full. He
Yeah.
nommed the fuck out of that thing.
Yeah. So I'm like, Keith, you did good last night. I need this. I need this. Yeah, okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. I eat it. He knows it's true, so he's not going to say no.
Anybody else?
Kid will eat some breakfast. And take deep breaths.
All right.
Because that was eventful.
That was. And it is
That's one
another
word for it.
day, so anyone who had a point of exhaustion, it would be gone.
Yeah.
Aha.
We
I
should go
believe I
away to
had
take the
one.
long rest button.
Yeah, have we had a long rest?
This would be right after you woke up the next day. You have had a long rest because the attack took place in the first watch.
Okay, so yes. Okay. Hang on, where's my tissue box? That kimchi got my nose messed up.
Yeah, it is spicy.
But it's so good.
It was very good.
Anybody else have anything in particular?
I'm just gonna prepare Selma for the trip.
Okay.
Did she
We've
mean
lost a
to
vampire.
leave?
I don't think so.
I don't think so, but could be wrong.
I thought she was just looking for a tissue.
Yeah, right?
All right. Yeah, you're able to get Seldwa prepared.
Get some
Zelda.
some blankets and saddle like stuff up on his back for us.
Mhm. And you all are able to, after you're prepared for the day, make your way further down the road towards Candlekeep. It's still going to be a couple days. So this is the first day. We lost you. We were very confused.
Me too. I do not know what that was. It went black, and then it was still on, and then I was out. So I don't know.
I did have to update Zoom today, so there might be an update.
Maybe.
So
There's
I
a
think
chance
my
of that.
computer would have automatically done it, so I don't know. So anything you want to do on this first day of travel?
I kind of feel like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. You first.
I kind of feel like Mimi and Ling should have a conversation about the healing that has been happening. But me as a player is not sure how to go about that. Because me as a player just sees, just fine. Nothing's wrong with that. But, skewed sense of reality.
Yeah, that's a fair conversation to have. Just because you can only like lose so much blood within a certain period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's more so a health concern.
this
While
is
you guys
true.
do that,
Health concern.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So continue.
It is a health concern, but does healing magic not also restore blood? Because wounds would cause blood loss, and if regular healing can bring people back to full health, you would think, or like overdrive the marrow conversion into blood.
I mean, when you heal yourself after like bleeding, that does get back, but like we're riding the line between giving blood and drinking blood. And when someone drinks your blood, then you get exhausted from that. And we're riding a line where we're almost at drinking.
This is true.
And that exhaustion, like that's gonna put a damper on things.
You're very right. You're very right. I guess I don't want to say more experimentation is necessary, but I feel like we should find that line so that we know never to cross it unless absolutely necessary.
Maybe I also love this conversation because it could either be above table or in the game, and it doesn't really matter.
Both.
It's both.
At this point, I'm
both.
assuming it's in the game, and I'm loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me get a little more Valley Girl. I think there's also different options that we can explore for moments of like an emergency happening. So 'cause you gave me that vial, which that vial is going to be really, really helpful.
Yes.
Um, and the only question is how to source it, um, and when we source it. But you know, I think
I
I
mean,
think that won't be too difficult. I just don't want like you guys to keep like giving me your blood,
yeah,
because
yeah, no,
like
no, no. I feel like we could make it like a part of our either evening or morning routine to hunt and fill the flask with wildlife.
well, the thought with the flask is that like it's for like like I have no trouble going out and hunting stuff on my own, and that's just like that's my own sort of food that I eat.
Okay,
Um,
okay.
the vial is more so because like when I get to that point, I kind of like need more humanoid blood.
Okay, okay,
That kind
that's
of
understandable.
that brings me down. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so the question is, where can we get humanoid blood to put in the vial for those few emergency scenarios that won't be you guys because we like it's all like sanitary and is that a package or is that a bag of chips? Oh, it's
Uh,
neither. I'm
yeah,
disappointed by
it's
what
a
it
bag of
is.
cotton.
It's a bag of cotton balls. Um, yeah, there's more options that we can explore. And because it's a health concern, a medical sanitary concern. So maybe we just like go to a town and then like get like a room. Oh, as much as I would love to be, maybe there's some, as much as I would love to say that there might be some like little nurses, like hospitals that could donate some. I don't think I'm certified to possess that in their books.
Yeah, probably not. I would
Mhm.
assume that any blood they have would be for emergency use of treating anybody that comes in.
Yeah, which fair. Do you think if I like went into town and put up like a flyer of vampire in need of blood will make it sanitary?
Well,
So
I don't.
gross and morbid.
Sanitary depends more on the method of procurement, not the
Right.
people that it's from, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Because
I don't.
like a lot of these emergency scenarios, you're just hanging out and then you just like cut open your arm and then like heal yourself and that's it. And like that's still that's a concern for me.
I
Because
mean, true. I did use my battle axe, and the battle axe was about 6 seconds ago inside the bagman.
yeah, yeah, that's my concern. So
So absolutely valid.
yeah, that's where it gets a little bit dicey. Um,
Well, I, I could perhaps pick up a very specific self cleaning dagger that we
that's
could keep
not.
on you
Let's not. Oh,
for any such case. Whomever is deciding to donate,
might
and you,
be something to look into.
but
Or
it's going to be that same kind of situation that we just had with the flask, where it's got to be on you at all times.
yeah,
Because that's
which
I mean honestly that's why I let my arm open yesterday is because I couldn't find the flask.
that's okay. Um, I don't remember. Did I put it in my cleavage or did I not? Is it still in like my bag?
That's up to you.
Okay.
Originally, it wasn't accessible because you had said it was with your pack.
Okay. I'll probably keep it in a pocket. Like what does I want to say? Like the cleavage is a natural pocket. There's got to be pockets of. Oh, in her boot. She has like thigh high boots, so she'll keep it in her boot.
Okay,
Okay.
okay,
We'll say that.
that that's a good plan.
So moving forward, we figured out a spot. Now
Yes, that
she'll
that
have
will
it.
greatly reduce any incidents such as last night.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because then, at some point where it is not a health hazard, we can refill it.
Yes, precisely. When we're more prepared,
Uh-huh.
which now we will be. Oh god, these are the conversations we're having.
While this conversation is happening, Kendall, how are you feeling after your moment the night before?
Um, she's taking some deep breaths. She's like, that was not fun. Really not fun. And my friends almost died. And that wasn't fun. So she's kind of grappling with the thought of she's been around mortality a lot. She's experienced death, but she really doesn't want it to happen to her friends, and she's having to like deal with that.
Okay. Are you keeping that internal to yourself?
For now, yeah.
All right.
But
If
she's got her
anyone...
like cloak on.
Okay. All right. I'll say you two are caught up in conversation and don't notice any of the internal struggle happening with Kendall at the moment, especially because the hood is up
Makes
and you are.
sense.
Yeah. The main concern right now is medical safety.
Medical safety.
Important
Yeah.
conversations to be had.
Yes,
Very important.
Very, very true.
Very important.
All right. Is that all you want to do on this first day of travel? Or
Want to say.
I don't know exactly how many days. I just have like one thing. I know total how many days it takes to get to Candlekeep, but I've lost track of the math as to what day we're on.
Honestly, chill. We'll make it up. And we'll accept whatever.
It's
There's
Time
there's
is a
one
weird-
thing Ling might bring up, just as something to pass the time in character. I do have a zone of truth. We might be able to play truth or drink.
Oh boy.
Or truth or dare or whatever.
I will say with truth, the zone of truth thing doesn't move.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was stationary, and you guys are on the road. It's something you guys can do at camp at night.
Right, yeah,
True.
yeah. It doesn't say. The wording does make it feel like it stays in one point.
That's what I thought.
Let me look it up.
But no, other than that fun little thing, I don't really have anything.
I mean,
Okay.
it would be a fun game to play at night.
Indeed it would. Indeed it would.
We could say that it's during the night of travel if you guys want to role play through that.
Yeah.
Sure.
Or if
It's-
you want, we can
It's
keep
a
going.
it's a radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range.
mhm.
Yes. So if it's on a point, I would say it's stationary.
I mean, if we
It'd
would
be kind
like
of
to,
fun
I'm...
if it traveled though.
Hell yes, that would be great.
You're chasing someone. Just cast it and it moves. Tell me what you're doing. Who are you after? Where
What
are
color is your
you?
underwear? Why would you want to know why my underwear is pink? Well, what? But my pink underwear.
All right. So in that case, the evening comes in and you are able to make camp on this nearly full moon night.
Oh God, I'm gonna cast aid on everybody.
Okay,
Everybody
Why?
gains 5 maximum hit points.
cool.
It lasts for 8 hours.
Just
Okay.
automatically. Okay.
So wait, was that like a temporary?
Oh shit, it's only up to 3 creatures. Okay, so Mimi, Kindle, and who has the lowest hit points?
I've got
I'm
33.
guessing the cat has the lowest of the pets.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
So,
Keith has
So you
7.
3. Okay.
Ghost actually might have 10.
Imagine the undead cat has more hit points than the material closet. The material living closet.
So, if you would like to play Truth or Dare on this evening, that's up to you.
I mean,
If not,
it's
I
out
can
there
keep
if you
going.
want.
sure,
I'm okay to keep. Okay.
I'm down. I'm down.
sure, I'm down.
Okay.
Why not?
I will. I use my
I'll
second.
say Renji is off
second level spell.
making a standing guard.
I would believe that.
Here's both of my second level spells for today.
Oh my goodness.
It lasts for 10 minutes.
All right, but everyone does need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, fun.
Charisma.
Oh, charisma, you're
Oh,
right.
Oh, well. I have to critically fail.
I think you can willingly fail.
I just
think I did
critically
okay.
failed.
Oh my god. Or plus 8.
Kindle's still a little caught up in
Oh,
her own head.
Tell you I rolled a natural 1.
Oh shit!
Natural 1.
I love that you willed that into.
I willed it into existence.
Uh,
I got
me-
16.
That's exactly what you needed.
Oh, that's
So,
so funny.
Ling actually knows that Mimi is still able to lie if she wants. Kindle, you do not have to, you're not forced to say anything. You can say, I don't want to answer that.
Mhm.
But whatever you answer has to be truthful.
Truthful.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Hang on.
Fun.
Can I willingly fail?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Can I try to willingly fail again?
Oh, I mean,
Is it-
you can
you
say
roll
that you just don't want to
disadvantage.
roll. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
It would
become.
just be like, I don't
you
wanna
let. Yeah, you allow
I'm
yourself to become.
I'm letting it happen.
Okay.
We're letting it happen.
We're
It's
letting
happening.
it happen. I feel like there was a moment where like she saved and she was like, "Oh, I don't feel anything." I release and then just full bimbo energy made it so
Shuts
that it
down
worked.
her brain.
She
Shut
literally
down the
shut
brain.
down her brain.
I
Ling,
love it.
you would also have to roll, or you can choose to fail.
I did. I rolled a 4 plus 8, so 12.
Ooh,
I failed.
Yay. All right. So, have at it.
Well, I can confirm that all 3 of us are indeed under the effect of the spell.
This should be fun.
It should.
For real.
Oh no. You know, shit. She
Oh?
likes vinegar. I'm gonna grab the jug out of the hole, and I'm going to make 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Oh no!
Oh my god, your
Yay!
timing is amazing.
Perfect.
Hello, bitch.
Renji, you have, as everyone has set up camp for the evening, you decided to go and take a little bit of a patrol around, and you come back to see everyone sitting in a circle, and as you approach, please make a charisma saving throw.
I'm sorry, a what now?
Just do it.
Saving throw, please. 16. You can willingly fail if you wish.
But Renji would have no idea why.
No.
So Renji would not intentionally fail at this point. Also change your name.
Give me a moment, okay? I just got it.
I love doing this to you guys. Like, I have no context. Why am I rolling?
Okay. Hold on.
Can I bane him?
Would you have known to?
I don't know. Can I make a perception check to see if I see him coming?
I guess.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, it's a
That's a
5. I don't see him.
That's a 12.
Oh, so it doesn't
Oh, you
matter.
failed!
You fail. You are compelled to tell the truth. You do not. You're not like forced to tell the truth, but you're in a zone of truth. So you can say,
Why
"I
the
don't want
fuck
to
am I
answer
in the
that."
zone of truth?
Truth or drink, motherfucker! Except for we have a non-alcoholic person, so we're drinking mayonnaise. Uh-huh.
So it's really, if you don't want to choose, you literally. Oh wow. Okay. So, am I being asked a question right now?
We
You just
literally
walked up to them
started.
doing this, and all of a sudden you feel like this rush of of magic over you. And then Ling goes, "Drink, truth or drink, motherfucker." And you're like,
Okay.
"Oh no."
Okay. Oh no. I'm not sure I like these.
Perfect timing.
Do we want to have the group ask the person a question? Or do we want to have that person tell a truth? Well, no, because then there's no reason to drink. We can either have the group or, like, the next person in line or the previous person to be asked to be actually asking the question.
I think one person picks a random person, and then
Oh,
the next
that's good.
person picks a
I like
random
it.
person, and then the person on the right picks another random person, but not the one who's just been asked.
I like this. I like this.
I like it. Is it about the mask? No, sir. I like it.
Okay.
Speaking of mask, actually, I've altered mine.
Oh,
Oh shit! Look at that.
nice.
That's incredible.
Very nice.
Snazzy.
Okay, so who's going first?
Okay. DM, since your screen would be the main screen, who is in like the most clockwise?
Clockwise.
Yeah, clockwise moment. Like top right, and then we'll go.
So it actually
Anti
puts
or do
me
we-
in the top right. So if I'm
Okay.
in the top right, the one who's right below me is Renji.
Okay, and then who would be next?
Then
Next to him.
Mimi, then
Oh,
Kindle, then Ling.
I'm
Okay.
gonna write this order down just in
Yeah.
case.
Renji, Mimi, Kindle, Link.
Hold on. I have ADHD. Give me a break.
Me too.
Same here.
Is it wrong that I already want more kimchi?
No,
It's
it's
11
delicious.
It's 11 o'clock at night. Why do I want to hurt myself like that?
DM, what's the order?
Renji,
Yep.
Mimi,
Yep.
Kindle,
Yep.
Ling.
Cool. All right.
I see a puppy butt.
Hey,
That is a puppy butt.
Yeah, that is a puppy butt.
Hey, come here.
So Mimi, we've decided that the person that starts gets to ask anybody in the circle a question, and then the person to their right gets to ask the next question, except for to the person that just answered or drank.
Okay.
And then it just goes around. So that's the order: Renji, Mimi,
Yeah.
Kindle, Link.
Ah!
Perhaps. Oh, look at the
He's getting so big.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Other
puppy.
paw.
Do tricks.
Good boy. Touch.
Yeah.
High five. Good boy. Down. And up. And one more high five. Come on.
He's like, I've already
No.
done so much for you.
To be fair, he's been napping on and off all evening, so.
That's
But-
okay.
He has a low VR, okay?
But gentle. Good boy.
Yeah, baby.
She's a cute puppy.
He has a lower VR schedule than that. You need to offer him reinforcement more often.
No, well, I took him on a 3-hour, I took him out for what, 3 hours today, so.
Mm-hmm. I worked too
Okay.
hard. That's all that my brain said. My brain really went, no, you need to offer him more frequent high value reinforcers. God. I'm a workaholic. Anyway.
So
So I think perhaps Renji should go first, since they have so lovely decided to join us.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Passes the shot glass of mayonnaise over to Renji. You go first.
Are we sure we want to do mayonnaise and not like some hard whiskey or something?
no,
We cannot. And gestures over to Kindle.
Ah,
Does not drink.
chill.
I was going to do vinegar,
Can.
but you like vinegar.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I can. But just not right now.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. And we are not going to put you in that position.
It's not like I'm going to
So
mix
true.
the mood.
Yeah.
With the
Yesterday might be counterintuitive to that statement.
Let's not. It's just
Okay.
with the shot glass of mayonnaise, I'm just gonna pass it to Mimi. Mimi, truth or drink?
Truth? Well, isn't it like a thing of like you
So,
ask
ask a
the question and then I either answer it or I drink?
Yeah, but
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I'm passing you the shot glass. So,
Yeah. Hi.
have you ever been in love?
That's an interesting question. I have been in a lot of romantic relationships with a lot of people. I'd want to say the closest I've ever been to being in love was with my sire, but that was a really fucked up relationship, and there was probably a lot more like cult mindset shit tying us together than that. Uh, I have loved a lot of people. I'm not really sure if I've like had like a deep like in love like they say in the stories and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah.
All right.
Yeah. No mayonnaise for me. I'm a pretty
Nope.
open book.
You get to pass the shot.
Yep.
I do. And I can okay, so the rule is so we go around in our sitting circle
Mhm.
and you can ask someone who okay.
You
Whoever's
can
next
ask
in the
anybody.
circle. Yes,
can ask
except for the
anybody.
last person who answered.
Correct.
So I can't ask myself a question.
Exactly, yes. But you have everybody to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, this is so juicy. There's so many possibilities. Kindle.
Yes.
Here's the mayonnaise. So when you get like an overwhelming amount of power, is that what one it's kind of like a slash question. What does that feel like for you? And do you enjoy having that amount of power?
That is an excellent question. Well, when I get a surge of my wild magic, it's not necessarily pleasant. It feels kind of like an electrical shock that runs through your whole body. And it's like, oh, what's a good way to put it?
Get that out of your mouth, you little shit.
The best way that I could out of character. The best way I could describe it is something that doesn't exist in this fantasy realm. It's like an engine where you push the gas pedal and all the fluid goes through and it just goes. That's what it feels like, but I can't describe it because there isn't. We don't have
a watermill.
cars.
A watermill.
There you go.
I was thinking,
There
yeah.
you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like like an electrical shock, or when a watermill is suddenly turned on and it just gets out of hand and then it pushes the other mechanics to go very fast with a lot of power. It's like that.
And do you enjoy having that amount of power?
When I can control it, yes. Typically because it's helpful in the times that I need it. But most of the time it's just painful and it doesn't come out the way that I want it to, so not really.
Feel like that. So no mayonnaise for you.
No mayonnaise for me. Renji.
Oh.
She'll slide the shot of mayonnaise over.
Yes, Kindle.
How do you know about the playground? I've been so incredibly curious since you happen to know. How do you know?
Oh, fuck.
Evil Hannah noises.
Player to DM.
Mm-hmm.
DM, how do I know?
How do I know?
Here's the thing. I remember saying that I have heard of it,
Mm-hmm.
but how have I heard of it?
You would have heard of it just by overhearing passing conversations when joining your dad in Scornabel, as that is one of the main trading ports in and out of Baldur's Gate. So you've never been there. You'd have no reason to have gone there, but you would have heard the name of it from some passing drunks.
Right. I've never actually been there, but I've only heard it in passing. But when hearing it in passing, I have heard about it a lot. It has a reputation among the drunk and disorderly.
Really, I had no idea.
I actually had someone invite me to the playground once.
Oh,
Obviously, I
tell.
declined. It was just a drunk. It was just a really, really drunk dwarf asking if I could be his accompaniment to a playground group party.
That's fascinating.
I politely declined.
Well, as you said, you have not been. Fair enough. No mayonnaise for you. This is gonna be a saying now, isn't it?
No,
When you
it-
don't
Yes.
have to
no
go through
mayonnaise for you.
punishments, no mayonnaise for you.
Yes.
Yes.
Kindle.
Oh,
My turn.
wait,
You
Ling.
can't go
Ling.
back
No,
on to the next
No,
person.
I thought we were doing like random as long. Actually, no.
No,
you
it's in
can't
the
go
circle.
to the
It makes more
person
sense.
who
It makes more
just
sense to go.
asked.
So,
Yeah.
Ling.
Wait.
And I slide the mayonnaise back over to Kindle.
Wait. Did
Wait,
Ling
what?
ask a question?
No.
No, I'm
has
about
not
to.
asked a question.
Okay.
It did
Sorry.
get mixed up.
I keep getting
That's okay.
confused.
It's Renji's turn now to ask Ling a question, right?
No, it's Ling's.
No.
It's Ling's turn to ask a question.
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
So,
I just cannot ask
Got it.
Renji a question now because you asked him.
gotcha. Sorry,
now the
I'm
question, which is-
stupid and have worked too hard.
so
It's okay.
the order: Renji, Mimi, Kindle, Ling.
For asking questions, but that does not mean you have to ask the next person in the line.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
hmm It just kind of went that way for a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Unintentionally.
That's right. But passes
But,
the
I'm gonna-
shot to Ling.
Yeah, and I'm gonna pass it back to Kindle and go. I know your immediate-ish plans. What are your plans for life after you're free?
That was a lovely question. I would like to have a nice, normal life where I can go to the market when I want to, have my own home. I would like to open my own dance studio where I can teach, help others to dance, and to find their own self-expressions through movement. So, no matter what happens, and when my goal is complete, I would like to have my own dance studio.
That's really, really nice. I'm actually very glad that you have plans beyond that.
Once my goal is finished, I will have peace. That's all
Thank you for answering
I
that.
want. It's just peace. All right. Well, no mayonnaise for me.
Nope. No mayonnaise for you.
So who's next in line?
Renji gets to ask a question now.
Reggie. Okay, so she'll pass it to Reggie.
Ling.
Go.
Yep.
What does it feel like when you shape change?
Ooh.
Physically, emotionally, mentally, like what goes through?
Mentally, it's just like a switch. I just do it. There's no, unless I'm trying to like concentrate on what I want to be. Like when I'm with Mimi trying to get ready for that lovely rave we had the other night. And doing custom stuff, then it takes more concentration and willpower. But otherwise it's just instinctual. Physically, it's well, I kind of jiggle the mayonnaise glass in front of me, and you can, you know how mayonnaise jiggles. It feels like my body turns into something like this for just a moment, and then resolidifies in a new shape. It doesn't hurt, but it's weird sometimes. If you've got like something heavy on you, it can, I guess, make it a bit difficult to grow if you need to. But yeah, it's almost like turning into a puddle of mayonnaise and then re-solidifying back into meat.
So, Sheila thinking, Ling is a caterpillar.
Yeah, that's a pretty good analogy. I just
Ling
do it
is a butterfly
quickly.
caterpillar. Turned
Mhm.
into soup.
Ling is
Yeah,
potential.
Ooh, damn. That's a good way of putting it. Yeah, that. Mhm. I am like, I am people soup. People soup.
People
Soup, soup.
Except for not quite the people soup that
Soup
you
bag.
might drink.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's not
Bag.
people soup. You're talking about metaphorical people soup.
Yes.
People soup is actually frowned upon in most societies.
Most. We'll pass the
Silence of the
shot
Lamb,
glass over to
tongue
Mimi.
flickers in the background.
So no mayonnaise for you.
Nope, not tonight. Well, not yet.
Mm. Okay. Mimi's gonna toss her hair and then like put it down and like drag it closer to Renji and do like a little Renji.
Picks it up. Yes, darling.
Would you give you're gonna hate me. You're gonna regret calling me darling. Would you give your brother a second chance at redemption?
I already have.
Good
He's
for
a
you.
stupid, conniving, petty little prick.
Mhm, mhm.
But it wasn't his fault completely.
Yeah.
And I emphasize on stupid. Like, if you were to put his intelligence to a numerical value.
I have an intelligence of 10. I know what I'm doing.
No,
Oh, yay.
Silly, we joke, but no, his intelligence is actually 10.
I believe that.
Why does that make like so much
I think,
sense?
but his intelligence is higher than mine.
Yeah, but
You have a negative?
Yeah.
Oh
9.
shit.
oh shit.
exactly
It
an
is the
average
bimbo
person.
brain.
Ah, right.
But listen, look, my intelligence is 9, but my wisdom is 13.
That's good. That's good.
I
You can see
think
where my priorities are.
if we had to give a Losrin like the dog equivalent, it would be a Great Dane, because he looks all intimidating and problematic, but he's really just a really big baby. He's just a big baby.
Yeah.
Moving on.
And a massive sycophant as well. Slides the shot glass over to Kindle. No mayonnaise for me today.
All right,
No
so it's my turn
mayonnaise
to
for you.
choose.
Yes.
Indeed.
All right. Ling, darling.
Oh, lovely. What can I do for you?
All right. This might get deep. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
I mean, that's what this is for.
Are you afraid that you won't know exactly who you are with all of the shape-shifting? You could change on a whim.
Yes. I mean, I deal with that every day. I don't have a natural form. I can only borrow others or fiddle and try and create my own. But as many times as I've tried, I can't just revert. I don't know if it has to do with my lack of memories from before waking up in the in the streets of Baldur's Gate, or if I'm defective as a changeling, or if it's something else. But yes, I am afraid I will never find the real me, or I don't necessarily want to say real family, but where I come from. I know vaguely I come from the ethereal realm, Eberron. At least that's what the changeling in Scornabel told me, where our people come from. But I just know those vagaries. I don't have any information, and yes, I'm probably more scared than I consciously am aware of. Yeah.
Well, thank you for your honesty.
Of course. No mayonnaise
And
for
by
me.
the way, no mayonnaise for you. And by the way, I like you just as you are.
Well, thank you. I haven't changed from the Wraith Knight, so I'm still like scaly skinned, with pink scales over certain parts that
Nice.
would actually be hidden by my armor. So I just look like I have black scales on my skin, and at the moment. But I mean, the faceless is generally what I've been keeping since I started with you guys. just black
And when she means just
texture.
as you are, like she means generally, like she doesn't care about what Ling looks like. She cares about
Oh,
them.
okay.
Not necessarily how they look right now, but you know what I mean.
Right. Okay. The more generalized version of. Okay.
Yes. I like you just as you are. Like I like you the way that you present yourself.
Thank you.
No mayonnaise for you.
No mayonnaise for me.
All right. So who's up next?
It's
Well,
Ling.
Oh well.
maybe
Your turn.
mayonnaise for you, Reggie.
Oh.
So confident.
No, I'm. Do you feel fully and completely separated from the sword? From any outside influences on your mind?
You know, funnily enough, I've been thinking about that, and I think it's all time that we had a nice play. No, I'm kidding. Um,
Honey Boo Boo, no!
I do. I have not felt any influence from her ever since the charm has been put on the blade. I can't guarantee there are any lingering soul scars. At least none that I can feel, but as far as mental influence, it's quiet up there. And I know it's only been a short amount of time with her, but it felt like forever.
Well, I'm very happy to have that answer come from you tonight.
Yeah. Mimi. This is not. This is
Yeah.
not. This is
I-
like.
No, it's my turn. Wait.
No, I mean, it's my turn to ask.
Oh.
But yeah, no. Actually, Reggie's gonna slide it towards Mimi, but then do a fake out. Kendall.
Oh shit!
How dare.
Yes. Oh, but don't keep me waiting in suspense.
Have what are you going to do if you complete your mission but you feel just as unaccomplished or maybe even worse? Like, what if the revenge you seek is not enough?
If it's not enough, then that's something that I will. That's a bridge that I'll cross when I get there. You know. If it doesn't bring me the peace that I want, I will continue on with my original plan. I will open my own dance studio. I will live on as normal and wrestle with that guilt if it happens.
Alrighty then.
That's a good answer. Just a quick interjection. The spell only lasts for 10 minutes, so this is probably our last round that we'll be able to do under the zone.
Right, whose turn is it next?
Mimi's.
Mimi's.
Sela wasn't ready. I'm writing my will and testament right now. Hmm.
I'm coming up with questions. Sorry.
Okay. Ling,
Oh, okay.
what currently defines you, and do you think that will change as you discover your origin more? Or are you waiting for your origin to define you?
Um,
Is this a mayonnaise
mu-
question? Do we finally have a mayonnaise question in the zone of truth?
oh, that is a tough fucking question. Um, what defines me now is it's the ability to help people in various ways, whether that be through healing, defending, serving justice, just general helping, and to, I guess, through that, find out who I really am. So I guess what might change would be how I guess how I define myself in the future might change, depend on how my views of the world change. There's a lot to that question that I don't know if I can fully answer. So Ling dips their pinky in the mayonnaise and
That's chill. That
that's weird
works.
without bread.
Oh,
Well, who's next?
That'd be you.
Oh, it's me! Wonderful. She'll take the mayonnaise, start to push it over to Renji, and fake out to Mimi.
hey, oh.
Oh yeah, alright.
Mimi,
Hi.
hello.
Got
I have a
mayonnaise.
question for you. So,
You need to think about it.
I have to think about how to word it.
I got that.
How did you go about finding your current mindset and style?
So the initial turning around and finding my style was instilled in the first 2 weeks after my attempted murder.
Wonderful.
So I just left Starpenheminem and I
Stopenhauer.
Seminimid.
I love that those who did not spend 200 years there are like, this is how you pronounce the name of the town.
It would be hilarious if the way that Mimi pronounced it is the correct way. Sippenhimmen.
It's spelled Storpenhauer, but it's actually pronounced Stevenheminem. And everyone else is pronouncing it wrong because like people just read it like they was spelled.
It's like that one town that's no one can ever say. The Welsh town.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, God, yes.
Yes, it's that. So that was in the first 2 weeks that I initially realized that what I was doing was wrong, and I was instantly instilled with the fashion. And it kind of helped me to go from coping with my lower status as a maid, and coping with learning everything that I could. So when I realized I didn't need to be smart anymore, I started being hot instead. But the rest of my development, being able to understand different psychological states, learning how to communicate with people, also learning the boundaries of consent, because I didn't know what the fuck that was. That all happened within the next 50 years that I was traveling through various groups. But I would say that very first group of bimbos changed my life, and they're all old and wrinkly now, but they'll always hold a very special place in my heart for forever. They were almost like you guys, but it was really different because I was learning who I was, so I couldn't really care for other people fully. But I owe a lot of who I am to them. They didn't give a shit about anything, and I loved it.
That's lovely.
That's a good answer.
No mayonnaise for you.
No mayonnaise for me.
I want to see how that story would have played out.
Right?
Right?
Oh, I call a one shot where we all get to play the bimbos for Mimi.
Mimi's first adventuring party.
Yes!
I need a fanfic or a one shot or something.
Can we
As
please
long-
do?
Look, as long as I can play the really dumb blonde, that's all I ask for.
Actually, guys,
Sela.
if y'all want to get me a birthday present, just do. Can we do that?
What was her name in the Barbie movie, the Princess Charm School? Was her name Portia? Like,
Portia,
she ate my cake. How dare she?
I wanted that cake.
I wanted that cake. Like her. I want to be her.
I would happily play, like, not a himbo, but definitely like a male bimbo, and his name has to be Chad. It has to be.
Yes.
I just want to be Jennifer Coolidge. That's it.
Done.
That is my whole premise.
I always imagine the first bimbo group that she traveled with was a very diverse group of people. So like a small knit group, but people who were different identities and different places in their lives, but they all identified as bimbos in their own unique ways. So that would kind of be perfect.
I need to
That would
see
be
this. I
amazing.
need this to play out.
Like,
Please do this. Can we please do this?
I need this in my life. Like,
You're also
is
gonna
so
have to
good.
interact with old Mimi,
Mm-hmm. Who is a
Yeah.
problem? Who identifies?
who is a problem.
No, I'm just thinking, Chad is a barbarian, and you
I
cannot
wanted-
tell, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Yes, I wanted to multi-class Mimi recently with Barbarian. She might
would
have
be-
gotten that from Chad.
There you go.
Honestly, this
Yes.
might actually be the group for me to bring Marzana back. The
Oh, is that the
Still-
like?
That's the silver dragonborn. Dragon space born.
Didn't. Oh no!
Because she's no subtlety. He was like, yeah, my mom, you know, up on the mountain with the wings.
Yes,
The
yes.
wings
Uh,
and the...
Actually, I'm torn. I'm torn between playing a barbarian, or I want to play a warlock, but I'm not stealing an idea, but using idea. Chad is a trust fund boy, and his patron is the holder of the trust fund.
I've heard about that. I
love
it.
that TikToker, the one who does the Fae dad. Have you
Yes.
seen?
Yes, that.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that.
Daddy.
I like Chad though.
Like,
I think Chad has a lot of potential.
I love all of
True.
this.
I was
Anyway.
actually just thinking about how to do that, but in what class for my character,
Gorgeous.
because I
But
wanted to
what-
do a barbarian, but
Oh,
then you picked
Well.
that, so then I tried to figure out how to do the hedge fund kid. And then you said that, and I'm like,
Ryan's
well,
just
I guess I
fucking
could do the
melded
barbarian
them.
again.
Listen, you must understand. I grew up, sadly, on what is known as the main line. This is everyone is wearing like when I was a kid, everyone was wearing 2 or 3 like polo shirts with the popped collars.
Oh, fuck off! Not
And
that.
God.
the polo pants, the short khakis, like that's my high school. That was my middle school. It's
No.
everyone's
Good
dad
lord.
was a lawyer. Everyone's
No.
mom was a doctor. Like it.
No.
Yes. Oh,
No, I'm so sorry.
I
Okay.
literally overheard a conversation at my high school from this girl who was like, I'm so mad. I wrecked the car again and daddy won't get me another Porsche. She's only gonna get me a BMW. And I'm like, bitch, I bought my CD player.
Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Like that was an actual conversation I heard in high school. So
They actually exist?
they actually
yes, they do. It's scary.
They
it's
actually
incredibly
not just a
scary.
movie
exist?
trope. I was surrounded by it for
God.
so
Oh
long.
my god. That is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Going back to Truth or Drink. This needs to happen. It's
Mhm.
it's my birthday week, please. At some point
You
we should
know
do
what?
this, but we ought to
You know
get back
what?
to the game.
As we're
Yes.
playing, I'm gonna make Chad.
Yes.
I'm gonna do
There
the
you
Chad
go.
character sheet. I don't know whether to
Yes.
do the barbarian or the.
Well, I
Um,
think you should
I
do the
will put together a
barbarian.
way to run this. I will put something together to run this.
No,
Thank you.
no, I figured it out. Warlock, barbarian. He's the jock himbo who gets mad when his grades falter and he can't get on the team.
Oh
Oh.
God. Oh no.
Oh, poor buddy.
His athletics scholarship got taken from him.
Gene, what the
no.
fuck? You messed up my
Gene.
entire math test, dude.
Coach, why am I not on the varsity? God! I swear I
told
didn't flunk
you when
English!
You wrote my
Yeah,
paper,
you know-
you had to make it sound like me.
Y'all know what this means. Y'all all basically have to talk in a Valley Girl equivalent.
Oh my god. I'm gonna need a shower after this one shot.
But it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great
So
though.
It's gonna be so good.
Oh, it's gonna be so great.
No, yeah, but like, Mimi, think about it. They say that you are what you eat, right? So does that mean that we're cake?
Does that mean I'm human?
Oh,
Existential
that's-
crisis.
It's
that's
gonna
a-
be fun.
Oh, wait, no, Sarah. If you're DMing this, please DM as Jennifer Coolidge. Please.
Yes, yes, the god. Our
Fine.
goddess is Jennifer Coolidge.
The patron is Jennifer Coolidge.
That's it. Everyone's a bimbo because their patron is Jennifer Coolidge.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
have to do a lot of research to get that voice right. The
Oh my
whole
God.
time. Oh
So
no.
much.
Oh god.
Yo, we should all
Oh,
work for
no.
Wizard of the Coast.
For real?
Out of practice.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got so excited. I woke him. I'm sorry, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
Wait. Hold on. I have to show you guys this. Wait, is it doing the thing? Oh, no. Hold up.
Hold up.
Hey.
There he is.
Oh,
Oh, the
his little
baby.
pillow.
Hello, Bugs. Hello, buddy.
And yes, I have a puppy cam.
I love it.
Amazing.
I like how he's with you. He just wants to sit.
He has horrible separation anxiety, so it doesn't leave me alone.
Oh no.
Oh my god, I have to send you guys the photo my mom sent of chicken shit. Oliver. She literally she's like, so she's like, I was mopping, so chicken shit sitting on dad. Like
Oh, Ghost hates the Hoover. Fucking despises it.
but it wasn't even the vacuum. She pulled out the mop. That's it. And he climbed on my dad, who was sound asleep at the time, by the way. And just was like, I live here now. Oh my god, I have to send this to you.
Anyway.
Continue.
Yeah, back
So-
to the game, but yeah, we need the bimbo one shot like now.
Please, please, please.
So all that lightheartedness kind of leads into a rather serious question for Kindle.
Oh.
Oh. Lovely.
Are you afraid of your powers? It might be our only mayonnaise of the night.
I thought you drank, Ling.
I dipped a pinky. Because I answered the question, just not as fully as I think I could have if I'd thought about it.
It's kind of a loaded question.
It really is. I'm sorry.
No need to apologize. The long and short of it is yes and no. I'm not necessarily afraid of my powers as much as I am afraid of the people who gave me them and what that means for me.
It's understandable.
I'm not necessarily, again, I'm not necessarily afraid of my use of my powers as much as what it might insinuate according to other people.
Makes a lot of sense.
So, yes, loaded
Yes and
question,
no.
yes and no.
Accepted.
It's a long story.
Yeah. And with that, I think the spell would fade. Right around the time she's answering.
All right.
I think we do one more round without the Ring of Truth, just to see.
Oh!
Yeah, yeah.
Just to see.
Well
I
then,
agree with this.
it's your turn.
Ling. Are you afraid of the eventuality that someone is going to like you for one face but not your true face?
No, because as far as I know right now, I don't have a true face. I am just me.
You're not just you. To us, you're not just you.
Thank you.
So true. You're a bad bitch.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my turn to ask the questions.
It is.
I'm gonna bring it back full circle. Renji,
Oh.
have you ever been in love?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Bringing it back. Bringing it back.
Briefly. I believe I have. But it was a moment where I realized what it was, but then realized it could not be.
Comma. Would you like to be in love?
Rules have changed.
The rules have changed. I'm putting part twos on everything.
This is why I love Mimi. This is why Mimi is like my favorite.
Oh,
She's a
absolutely.
contained chaos. It's manageable.
Best character.
I
Love
would
her
like
so much.
to. I would like to be in love properly.
Her.
Because just the simple question of being in love doesn't exactly. I may not know the world much, but I know about heartache and heartbreak. So if I could be in love without that, that'd be grand.
Her. Fine. Okay. Questions aren't my responsibility anymore. No mayonnaise for you.
Passes it to Kindle.
All right, it's my turn to choose.
Indeed.
Sorry, I'm doing my nails.
Oh, my headcanon
We're
has
good.
been that Kindle's actually been doing the nails this whole entire time.
Not gonna lie,
Same.
me too. Me too.
Just like, yeah, of course.
Every once in a while, Mimi hands her a new top coat.
Oh, thank you. Makes sense. She's got like this like peachy orange color going on. Okay. Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
I'm going to ask you a question.
Okay.
You don't have to ask the questions anymore, but you will have to answer. Unless you want to drink.
Responsibilities. Ugh.
I know.
Ugh. You weren't prepared. Why weren't you prepared?
I am prepared. I'm trying to word things correctly in a nice way.
I retreat that statement.
Just give
Retract.
me a moment. I know what I want to ask people. It just takes me a moment to word it. Goodness. So, and now I've lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Now I remember. So, as you being a vampire, that means that you are around for a long time. Do you think that our time with you would be something impactful enough that you would remember in hundreds of years of time?
Think so. What may occur, which would be natural, is I get to a cap out point when I can't remember any of this. I don't even remember who I was when I was human. But that won't be for a very long time, and I might not even live for that amount of time. Because normally, like, vampires technically are immortal and can live forever. They seldom actually live forever. A cap out is usually between 500 and 1,000 years, and I'm right around the turn of 500, so we'll see what happens. But at least for the next few hundred years, you guys are something special. A lot of the other people I've traveled with, I've learned things from, and I've grown as a person, but with you guys, I've actually grown in a collective. And that's special. So yeah, no mayonnaise. I like you guys.
But we like you.
That is such a sentence.
Hey, anyways, no mayonnaise. I like you.
We should all get matching tattoos that say no mayonnaise.
I'd be down for that with a little alchemy jug.
All right.
Ling takes the last question, takes the shot, starts to pass it over to Mimi, and then downs it.
You took the mayonnaise.
Oh, that was a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Do you regret it?
Better than the question, though.
I had an ADHD moment. What was the question?
I didn't ask. I drank instead.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
As the final closer of the game.
As a
Mayonnaise
final
for
closure,
you.
Mayonnaise for you.
Mhm. Oh God, I'm gonna regret that. Does anybody want 2 gallons of mayonnaise?
Oh god.
No.
Hey,
Picks up
Keith.
Oh,
the
God.
alchemy jug and walks a good way away from camp and just dumps it.
I was gonna say, Keith, you want some mayonnaise?
It's over there.
Is that some kind of pig?
Sure.
It's
a
good.
liquefied pig.
Egg.
It's good on things. You might like it if we put it on something dead.
It's made from whipped up chicken babies.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
You want to try it just to see if you might want to put it on stuff later? Because what if you put it on, what if you hunt something and then you put mayonnaise on it and you don't like it and then you just ruin that thing that you're eating?
One way to find out. And goes off into the woods.
That's amazing.
Off he goes.
My
Going
son.
hunting.
Find a
All right.
raccoon or something.
With the end of your game, you are able to settle in for the night. Taking watches, I'm assuming?
Yes.
Sure, I'll take first.
I'll take first
Second.
and I'll take first and third.
Okay.
Hang on. Who's doing what?
First and third.
And Ling's on first.
Um,
And Kindle's on second.
Homegirl will take second with Kindle.
Okay. All right.
The
First
girly
watch.
pops.
The girly pops.
15 perception.
15. Okay.
Perception, un momento, por favor. Cacked.
Yeah.
25.
25. Okay. It's a peaceful night. The air is crisp. It's starting to get colder these nights. The moon, in its state of being nearly full, is enough to illuminate your camp and keep an eye on your surroundings very clearly. Renji, you can hear the sound of chaotic scrambling through the woods as Keith is attempting to hunt to find use for the mayonnaise.
I'd really be interested to see if he likes mayonnaise with dead things.
Okay. Yeah.
But other than that, your watch goes without a hitch. Second watch. Unless there's anything you two want to talk about.
No, nothing off the top of my head.
No?
I don't think.
What?
No, nothing.
missed something.
Reggie, what? No,
I said, is there
nothing,
anything
Reggie.
you two want to talk about on your watch?
Oh. No, not unless Renji wants to attempt to interrogate me about why I didn't ask a question.
Hmm.
I don't know. We'll roll the dice and see.
Oh God, should not have put that out there.
Ling,
Yes, Renji.
why did you drink?
Because one, the person who I had wanted to ask the question had already just answered a question. Two, we kind of covered the topic a little bit earlier in the day while we were on Seldua. And three, I just really could not find a good wording.
Do you want to tell me? Get it off your chest.
I mean,
I can maybe I can help you find the good wording.
Well, you know how Mimi's kind of uncomfortable about me using my blood for her.
Yes.
Well, I kind of feel uncomfortable not being able to heal her.
Ah.
So, yeah.
I think we both know Mimi well enough to know that if you just ask them a blunt question, not meaning to be mean, just blunt, get it out there, they won't take offense.
Oh,
So,
no, I don't feel like asking the question necessarily was a bad idea or would have been met badly. Just how to word something like that. You know?
I mean,
especially in a way of a question when it's more of a statement. But it's the only thing that kind of went through my mind during that whole thing to ask Mimi, but I never really had a chance to ask her a question. because game rules, and
Yeah.
I had a question for you when I had the opportunity to question her, so I went with what I felt that I needed to know.
Well, I think you should bring it up with her anyway. And just be honest.
Okay.
There's something that tells me Mimi does not like liars.
Oh no, I don't intend to lie. Like I said, we had a
would hope
conversation a
not.
bit about it earlier.
But I think now I'm not sure if this is the case, but if my sustenance was dependent on the blood of other living things, me personally, I would be a little bit concerned about drinking the blood of someone who changes their shape, whether that has an adverse effects. And maybe
Well, she already knows that it grants her powers. It grants her the ability to illusion herself in not quite exactly the same way I do, but in the way that Kindle does. So we already know it has an effect on her. But in our conversation, it was definitely not me singled out. It was her friends.
But then your other point, you healing Mimi. There is I'm not sure about magic, but yours is holy magic, correct?
Yes, it is.
Holy versus undead.
Exactly. We've tried it. It's a bad time. It hurts her.
Yeah. Do you have anything that's unholy?
Mommy, don't that is getting up.
Please,
It was something unholy.
please,
brilliant.
no. I have a huge respect for Sam Smith, but that song was just plastered all over the fucking internet, and I fucking hate it.
I mean, I don't have anything necessarily unholy, but I do have like a healing potion. Where is that? I do have a healing potion or two, but they're not as effective and quite expensive.
This is true.
And I mean, to be completely honest, I'm regenerative.
That's good to know. I mean, we elves are practically immortal, so.
I mean, there's a little bit of a point towards the question that I was asked earlier. I don't even know how long I live. I could still be a wee little baby, or I could be a middle-aged adult. I don't know.
By elven years, I'm actually still like I'm a teenager still.
A child.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you're barely out of kindergarten, my boy. I mean, I'm sorry,
I'm not that young.
I didn't mean to say my boy.
oh, it's fine.
There's certain phrases that are gender neutral, like bro, dude, my boy, my guy.
I'm a firm believer that dude is gender neutral, and people can fight me on that. I swear.
No, it is. It is. Totally.
But you're like human 20, like age 21 is technically adult.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like just turning 18, so I'm not young, but I'm not adult.
Right.
It's weird.
Right. So
I'm in my rebellious phase.
If I aged like a human, we would be the same age. I'm about 18, 19, at least from memories. I don't know if I was older before.
Oh,
Are Kindle and Mimi like the mentally oldest here?
realistically, yes.
I mean, I mean, let's be honest here. Hindle is 27,
Oh yeah.
but she feels like a 50-year-old woman who is done with life.
But like if she's 27,
Trauma.
if she's 27, mentally for a humanoid, she's at the place where she's 27. But apparently with these two and their species, they are like they're technically still young based on how long their species lives. We already know that Mimi is the oldest here, but Homegirl
Right.
is still like she's in her 20s, like mid to late 20s, and she's been in her mid to late 20s for the last 400 years.
I was gonna say, like, with her, like, in her past, I'm sure she was like, I'm an ancient being, I'm a god, and, and then as soon as Mimi came around, she went back to the 20s.
Literally, literally. Yeah, old Lacrimoira.
I don't want to do this anymore. Anyway, hi guys.
Yeah, Lacrimoira was like mentally 300 years old, and then she
Yeah.
popped right back to being like 25.
Yep.
Nice.
But her heart is of like a 20-year-old. But mentally, Homegirl is like 25. So y'all are really like
Teenagers.
teenager. Jesus.
Oh my lord.
It feels like a case. We should not be taking y'all around. You need to be home going to college.
Live in college.
Miss Mimi, we're arresting you for child endangerment.
Oh
No, like, FBI, if you're watching, that's a joke. That is a joke.
no. Not the children are not endangered. Mimi is not endangering the children. The children are endangering Mimi. They keep offering her blood, and she's like, "This is not a sanitary spot to be doing this."
We're just gonna close off that bit. Well, I understand where you're coming from. It's like you want to help, but you physically are unable.
Mm-hmm. I mean, physically I'm able. Emotionally I'm unable.
Well, it's better to know that you can do something rather than not put in the effort to. Really.
This is true. Know your limits.
I mean, at least you have a last resort if, like, the time calls for it.
Oh, yeah.
In fact, we all
Like
do,
last
really.
night.
Just
I'd say an unconscious feral Mimi is pretty appropriate timing.
Yeah.
Even if she may have gotten a little bit of Bagman juice.
I'm
Take a look.
Although now I'm curious. She gets powers from yours. Does she get powers from mine?
I don't know.
Y'all want to test that out? Wake me up for third watch, homie. We'll do a science experiment.
I mean, I have innate magic, but that's
too. I mean, she did say that mine tasted different than most that she's tasted, and it kind of tingled a bit. She could like feel the magic. So I don't know. It's a possibility. Maybe next time the flask needs to be filled, we can find that out.
Maybe.
These are the conversations we're having.
Well, on that note, I should probably get into my trance. Otherwise, I'm very grumpy when I don't sleep. Well, sleep.
That sounds good. I'll wake up the ladies.
All right. Well, you get some sleep as well.
Will do. See you in the morning.
See
And
you
I'm
in
just
the
gonna
morning.
prestidigitation the gentle sensation of somebody pooping, each of you, to wake you up. The poop.
Was my highlighter still there? Okay.
Oh yeah. Second watch time.
Kendall does that thing where she like rubs her eyes that like oh, my
Yep.
nails dry.
That tracks.
Ling goes and curls up into Seldoa, still in
Oh
giant form.
yes. Oh
Okay.
yes.
Giant food.
Also,
Her.
No.
Oh, those are
Beautiful.
pretty.
they're like this it's like this dark blue and purple like kind of an oil spill kind of thing going on, but it's very, very subtle. Pretty cool.
Very, very nice. All right, second watch.
Alright. I made me yawn. Sorry, I'm
You bitch.
exhausted. I'm exhausted. Alright, survival check? Or
Perception.
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 Perception. Do I
can
see
read.
anything? Nope. 7.
Oh no.
5.
Seems like a very peaceful evening.
I don't see shit.
Keith away.
Is there
I was
any
just about to ask about
with a 7? You don't know.
Is he here with us?
You don't see
Can I
him.
see that at least? Okay.
You don't see him around you.
Okay.
Is there anything you two want to talk about or do on your watch?
I feel like there ought to be. I just can't think of anything at this
Do you think
moment.
this is a good color?
Yeah. It's a little more cool tone.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice color, but it's a little
I'm nothing but warm tones.
yeah. I mean, you can well there's even in like warmer colors like on the red scale, there is a difference between cool tones and warm tones.
You're right.
So like you can have cool toned reds and oranges, and you can have warm toned greens and blues. That's color theory for you. And so like I like how it's a more bluish purplish color, but it's like cool bluish purplish and not like a warm, and it's
Yeah.
so dark. It's so dark. It
No one's
kind of like
really going to see at a distance. It'll look more black.
yeah, that is true. Just like if you want to be meticulous about it, which I
Sure.
usually am, that's my
Yeah.
curse.
I might do a different color next time.
Yeah.
Once it starts chipping and whatnot.
Yeah. Hopefully you put enough top coats on it. Do you want to do a hair mask? You still have some left from the rave.
Sure.
Nice. So can I touch your hair?
Of course.
Yeah, it won't burn me.
No. Her hair naturally comes down like normal hair. It's when her magic goes wild that it goes up into flames.
Okay. I think Mimi like
Okay,
baseline
okay.
is like Kindle's hair is fire, do not touch. So now she's like,
well, I mean, it does have this cool like glowy kind of lifting effect, but
precisely. So she's like, Kindle's hair is fire, do not touch. So
but yeah,
they'll
it's warm. Like if you touch her hair, any part of her is warm to the touch.
I see.
But it's not like, ow, that's hot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Except what she wants to be. Just kidding.
Yeah, so they'll probably do a little hair mask. And we don't have to do a whole big thing, but Mimi's probably gonna have a conversation about sensuality with Kindle and what that means to her and what that means to Mimi and how that's changed for the both of them and how they can embrace that while also being feminists. Is that a conversation that Kindle would like
Yeah.
to participate in?
Of course.
Bet.
This mask is very nice.
I know. It's honestly like helped to revive my curls so much.
You have very lovely hair.
Thank you. I didn't treat it right for a long time. I almost think that like dyeing helped the curl pattern to just go bloop. I lost the pigment in my hair, so it definitely changed something.
Do you know what your hair color was before?
It was brown, like a
Brown.
nice chocolate brown, and like the tips were kind of lighter because like the sun. I was in the sun a lot. I was also like, I had a bit more melanin and pink in my skin, but you know, dyeing, so you lose the pink, you lose the life, and then I lost some of the melanin because I can't go in the sun anymore. So, but I'm not as pale as other vampires. Like my I have some really fuzzy memories. But there were some vampires that I've met, and like I met people where I'm like, oh, you are white. Like not even ethnicity. You are the color of white. So, but like that's really fuzzy. I don't even know if I talk to them kind of meeting, you know? It's like I registered them with my eyeballs.
I'm just yellow.
You're allowed to be yellow. You're not yellow, you're gold. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous.
It is gold, but kind of yellow. It's more on the yellow side of gold.
Yeah. Does Kindle's skin like shimmer?
It does.
Yes.
It's like she like always has that like sparkly like body shimmer on all the time. Like
So
that's
good.
what she looks like.
Good food. Good food.
Which is also why a lot of people really liked her in the playground because she was very sparkly in the light.
Yeah. Oh yeah. After that she's like, oh no, you're gold, and then she's gonna like spend the rest of the watch like going through her cosmetic pack and looking for a good highlighter that's gonna accentuate and also blend in with her natural body shimmer. Until the end of the watch, which they'll wash out the hair mask, probably put it up in some nice scarves. Mimi's gonna help with Kindle's like wave pattern and see if they can accentuate that more. And just experiment.
I love it.
Yeah.
Anything else you guys like to do on your watch?
Kindle will dance, actually.
Okay. Very nice.
Mimi's got the music. She is a bard.
It's
pulling
not
out the Lizzo flute.
It's not super like flashy or anything, but this is like kind of like the first time that she's getting actually comfortable in dancing in front of people that she trusts.
Okay.
And it's not sexual or anything like that. It's just beautiful expression.
Yeah.
I like it.
Mimi will play the Lizzo flute and then
The Lizzo
in the middle of
flute.
it start twerking.
Yes.
But mostly be an accompaniment to Kindle.
Love it.
Amazing. All right. Third watch, Renji. Make your perception check.
Can you see my son?
23.
23. You do see Mimi's son.
He's bathing in mayonnaise.
Nope, he's avoided the mayonnaise. It looks like you may have tried a little bit of mayonnaise and then just kind of threw a rock at the mayonnaise and is just chewing on a squirrel tail.
There you
That
go.
is all that's left. In a nearby tree.
You like the
Okay.
mayonnaise, buddy?
Nah.
Me neither. How was the squirrel, though?
Stringy. But good.
Up until there's a bit of a nutty taste.
Throws the rest of the tail at you.
I deserve that. Just
Ew. Why is it spit?
I deserve that.
Anything you'd like to do on your final watch here?
Train my sword forms.
Okay.
Other than that, no, he's gonna do that until it's ready to wait. For everyone to wake up.
All right. The rest of you come to in the morning with Renji doing a full-on training montage in the corner.
Oh, yes.
And you're ready to begin your travel for the day. Anything you want to do on this day?
Ling would like to pull Mimi aside just a little bit and say, my last round for last night, I was going to ask you a question, but I didn't really know how to word it because I guess really it's more of a statement.
Mm-hmm.
And Renji kind of prodded me about it last night and said that I should just, be direct. So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm uncomfortable not being able to heal you. And I know that you are uncomfortable with me healing you with blood. So it's kind of a standoffish kind of moment.
What does uncomfortable to you mean in this scenario?
It means that I feel like I'm letting someone down because I cannot help them.
Okay.
I know physically I can.
Mm-hmm.
But it lacking a way that is comfortable for you hurts emotionally.
Does that make you feel like you're not a good healer? Does that devalue yourself?
Only in that I'm not dynamic enough to find another way. But not so much as a whole.
Mm-hmm. So it bleeds into a concern that you as a healer have less options to heal people.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way of putting it.
Okay. Is it mostly a you as a healer? But I know you mentioned a little bit of like you want to be able to help your friends. Is it mostly a friend thing with some healer value making it a little worse?
I feel like it's almost the other way. It's a healer thing first, and then because you're a close friend to me, that kind of makes it worse. Because that adds the layer of I could be letting my friend down.
I got that. Well, I mean, first off, in terms of like friendship, They're, you know, we're all love each other. We're all close. We help each other out as much as we can. There does come a point in even close friendships where self-sacrifice is not acceptable, and you need to be mindful of yourself rather than putting yourself out for someone else. And that is a point that I think should exist in this group. Um, that is a point of self-sacrifice that should not be crossed as frequently. Because frankly, I can live without your life essence. It's
Right.
only in emergency situations. My concern was the frequency at which you were willing to just drop your blood. Because,
Right.
like, I don't want that to form into a habit. It would make more sense for it to be an emergency thing because it
Hmm.
is an emergency thing. I can handle myself and my own appetite very well. It's
Right.
just sometimes we do have an emergency, and that's when it would be needed.
Yeah,
Um,
in battle situations.
yes, exactly. Um,
Yeah, I
and
don't have an urge to like heal you on the daily. It's just, when we're in battle, especially afterwards or,
yeah,
during.
yeah. But that's why we have the file. It just so happened to be in a bad spot the last fight.
True.
Um,
True.
I I can totally understand how not being able to heal a member of your party can make you concerned for your capabilities as a healer. Um, just be kind to yourself also, because there aren't really healers for the undead. Even necromancers don't like heal the undead. They puppeteer them. So there's no one,
Really?
yeah. That's
Oh,
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how it is.
I
They
did not
kind
know
of have
that.
dominion over the dead, but they're not like full powers over life and death.
Right. I mean, that would
Yeah,
make sense because otherwise they would just bring people back to life and not unlife.
exactly. Um, but we don't have they even if we were to have a necromancer in this party, they still wouldn't be able to tend to me in the way that I would need to. Um,
I
and the
see.
best part is there's works around for that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and if we ever have a really, really, really terrible person, it was your idea that you continuously heal them and I drink from them.
This is very true. This is
And
very
that
true.
is a direct way that you can help me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that
So
is.
so this isn't I at least from my perspective, and I hope that you can see this as well, it's not a mark on your capabilities as a healer, it's just a workaround. And that's okay.
It
We
is
come
okay.
up with creative situations no, we come up with creative solutions to help one another.
You're right. I guess I was getting a little caught up in feeling the need to be that healer
Hmm.
every time.
Yeah.
And
You're just in a
you're right, it was
unique
becoming a little bit of a habit. I kind of stopped thinking about what I was actually doing
mm,
and more the instinct this is going to help someone.
yeah, because blood is life. So it's
It's
not
true.
just like you're shedding a piece of yourself, you are giving up the essence that makes you function. And
True.
also considering sanitation and how frequently you do it, which goes into your energy. And so it's not something that I'm uncomfortable with. It's just the frequency at which you are willing to give up that essence. That
Thank
was
you.
really it. I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that was really it for
I
that.
mean,
That made
no,
me
you're right.
uncomfortable.
You're right. Because I mean, you're absolutely right. You brought that
But
up, and now I am seeing it in that light.
yeah, but also
I did.
but also your concern for being a capable healer is completely valid. And you have a right to be um you are totally correct to be concerned for your capabilities in your own position. and being uncomfortable and not being able to help someone, especially considering your job, you are totally right to have that concern. You're just in the unique position that one of your friends is kind of not alive.
I would definitely consider this a very unique situation for sure.
Yes, yes. But also, like, think about how much of a better healer you're going to be than some of the other healers that you know, because you will have figured out ways to heal an undead person.
It's true. This is true.
It's growth. It's growth for you.
It is. Not many people want to heal the undead.
So true.
I mean, to be fair, all of the clerics have powers against undead.
Exactly.
A lot of my powers are especially effective against you, shall we say.
Yeah.
So I get that. You're kind of at odds with the gods.
It's okay. We slay. We don't need the gods' permission
slay
to
all day.
slay. We slay all day. We slay the house down.
I like it.
As you continue your travels on the road, it is getting closer to early evening when you arrive outside the familiar Friendly Arm Inn, which, if you not recall, was the inn that was being built when you last passed this area. It is now fully
Renji's mom there.
It is now fully complete and looks to be a little bit fortress-like. It's definitely meant to be protective in this outside of a city surrounding. But it is available to you for a night's rest. Get off of the road for a bit.
Shall we?
Yes, we shall.
That's a thought.
When we're about to enter, Silva's just going to be full size and start walking towards the door behind us. And like, as he steps in, he's going to shrink and shrink and shrink until he's about the size of a medium dog.
So he's a medium-sized dachshund? Still weird.
Oh, absolutely.
A dachshund the size of a golden retriever.
Oh.
That I'm sure the patrons could see shrinking as they walk into the door.
That's not right.
As you walk into the door, you are greeted by a warm, rambunctious energy, as this is now a full-blown tavern. You're greeted by the smells of stale ale covered by lavender, and it is filled with patrons and servers, and you are able to explore this inn a little bit more. Be fine.
What you're seeing.
You guys
Sneeze
go
ran
up.
away.
Do you go up to the bar?
Sure, yeah.
Oh, why not?
Give me 1 second. There we go.
Oh, my phone is dead.
All right, you walk up to the bar. Make perception checks as you guys are walking in.
Okay, that's the time for that. Natural 20.
Damn.
17.
17. Okay.
11.
11.
22.
22. Okay. We will dive into the higher ones as we continue on, as just a general perception in the entire inn as you guys are walking in. You find yourself going up to the bar where you are greeted by a woman, dark black hair, Bluish greenish eyes, humanoid looking, comes up to you and goes, "Oh, well, what can I get you started with?"
Pint of vinegar. Points to Ling.
You know what? Give me this a mug of your strongest liquor.
Oh,
Easily done. All right. And for
Um,
you?
I will do. Give me a mocktail.
I can do that.
And I'll just have a medium ale.
Certainly. Are we looking for rooms, accommodations, anything of the sort? Any entertainment for the evening?
We are entertainment, but
Kendall snickers to herself.
maybe some rooms. Maybe.
Rooms for sure. Dinner I would like, especially if you got a nice big steak.
That can be arranged.
And a raw one for our compatriots outside. We have a pet.
Oh, all right. Can be done. Absolutely.
And for one at this table.
Sure.
Oh, right, yes.
All right. Well, we do have a couple rooms available at the moment. They run for about 2 gold a night. How many nights are we thinking of staying?
Just one.
Just
just the
One
night.
night.
just the night.
All right. 2 gold for the rooms, easily done, and for the entire round of drinks, including the mocktails and the food, we'll add another gold onto that. So 3 gold. Sure.
So that's 3 gold each, individual rooms?
It's 2 gold per room, so it's 4 gold total because they only have like 2 rooms available.
Oh, okay.
I will hand over 1 gold.
And
I'll
it's
pay
1
for
gold
one of
for
the
just the rounded
rooms.
drinks.
Yeah. Drinks are on me.
Oh, it's 1 gold for all of them? All the food?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll pay for one of the rooms. So that's 2 for me.
I've got the drinks.
I'll pay for the second room.
Okay. And were we thinking about any additional entertainment for the night? And Renji, that's when as you're looking around, and Mimi, you got a 17, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's as you're looking around, you realize that most of the staff here, very attractive
Mm.
to anybody and somebody.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Maybe.
Hmm.
I think we may
Is
have
Kendall
stumbled.
getting any like creepy crawly like this is a little familiar? Like
Or are
It
these
is-
just freelancing people?
yeah.
I mean, it's familiar. I don't know if you would consider it creepy crawly at this point.
I'm gonna cast detect magic
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
and vibe out the room,
Okay.
vibe out the building.
There was like something that I saw on TikTok about like a vibe check. Where like a DM allowed their players to do vibe checks, which is like a separate role.
I think that's
I
pretty much
will
what
find
an insight check is a vibe check.
Yeah.
It's like
I feel
different,
like-
and I can't remember what it was. I have to look it up.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, there's a few different magical items in the area. Some on different travelers around. Some of it is used in the lighting sources, things like that. This is for a general vibe check. I mean, this is an inn and also a brothel. That is part of the amenities.
Yeah.
Ah,
Lee very shyly leans over to Kindle. How do you?
Go
How do I
on.
put this?
Because it
Is
just
this an
does that.
uncomfortable?
Go on.
Does this feel like an uncomfortable place, or would you be all right if maybe I hired a little bit of entertainment for my night?
Kendall has that exact look on her face of, I'm sorry, please excuse my shock.
Yeah.
I mean, do as you please. It's not
You-
going to offend
Oh,
me.
oh, of
Yeah.
course. I meant more like.
I used to be
It-
one. It's fine.
No. I get that. I know where you came from was ran very poorly, and if you got that kind of sense from here.
And I run just a general vibe check myself.
Yeah, go for it.
As a person who has been in the business, who knows, the ins and outs.
If you want it to be perception check or insight, that's fine.
Okay. I'm better at insight.
Basically, I'm trying to not take advantage of anybody, but still,
It's a 17?
enjoy some entertainment for the first time ever.
17.
17.
This is still a very new establishment, as you are aware. You're not getting any. This is in no way
The level
as
of what I've
dark
gone through.
as the
Yeah.
playground is. There's still a level of
Shadiness.
do your job.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shadiness here. But not a lot of that is coming from the staff.
Okay, patrons.
Which that sounds about right for that setting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
More than anything, just from what I can tell, it's not necessarily a bad thing. You should be fine. Just treat people with kindness. It really does
absolutely.
make a big difference.
Oh, absolutely.
Treat people with kindness, and it doesn't seem to be any mistreatment specifically from the staff, which is good.
That's indeed what I was worried about.
As far as I am aware, in my first glance over, everything seems to be a peaceful business, we'll put it.
I very much appreciate
Nothing
your
of
insight.
what I've gone through.
Thank the
I will
gods.
say you do get kind of a bit of a vibe off of some who look like they're probably bouncers.
Okay.
It's kind of, it might be normal, it might be you can't tell if that's just anywhere or if it's more.
Beware of the bouncers.
Oh yeah, at any tavern, but I'm assuming
careful.
especially at brothels.
Be kind.
Beware the bouncers.
Be courteous. Don't do anything rash or stupid.
The
Mimi
bartender comes back
immediately
with your drinks.
Yeah.
Having walked
As
away
soon-
during this conversation.
as soon as Kindle's like, don't do anything rash or stupid, and the barkeep comes back, Mimi immediately goes, hi, do you know anyone who is good at styling really curly hair?
Sure, yeah. We've got some staff who's used to styling their own.
Cool. I just want someone who will do my hair. Have a nice little chat. That's it.
Are you looking for styling or deep cleaning or
Like a little style. Like a little style, like if they do like braids, give me a little half up, half down, want to put my hair in like buns or something. Like whatever they want. Just like do something fun with it. Just,
right.
good company and a little hairstyle.
That can be done, yeah, absolutely.
Her.
Are you looking for that entertainment now, or did you want to wait until later in the evening?
It's a great question.
Maybe if you want to go now, go now.
and then I can have a nice little hairdo for the rest of the evening.
Oh, there you go.
I'll take my vinegar.
Okay. Kind of leans over to goes off towards one of the other bartenders who's around, who goes up and then comes back with another individual, very, very tall black woman, beautifully styled hair, elven, and comes over and goes, I hear someone's looking for a nice hair treatment.
Yeah,
We
hi
all look at
bestie.
Mimi.
I'm
Hi,
Marisha.
Hang on, say that again, Priscilla.
I'm Marisha. Shall we?
Marisha, yes, please.
All right. And she leads you off. It does end up being 5 gold for the service, as
Yeah,
it would be.
naturally.
And it does take a while.
Oh yeah, it's a lot.
In the
So-
meantime,
Okay.
Yeah.
the rest of you sitting down to eat, or 'cause you did all order food.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
Kiddo will.
gonna make sure that extra rare one
Kiddo
goes
will
out to
eat.
Keith wherever he is, either hat or outside. I don't know.
Wait, save my meat.
I'll say that your food is brought with you, Mimi.
Oh, I'm gonna like keep it all away, and then like
Okay.
whenever she's leaned away, I'll take a little bite.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't want her to smell like raw meat while she's doing my hair.
Okay.
And I'm literally just having a friendly conversation with her. Like she's just doing my hair, and like I'm like
It's
this is my
a day
best
at the
friend.
salon. It's awesome.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
her.
All right. Everybody else?
Some point during the night, I would go up and ask for entertainment for overnight.
Yeah.
Somebody fluid, if possible, and more looking for an intimate evening, not a sexual evening.
Okay.
Cuddles.
I'll say that you
I mean, if it
arrange-
happens, it happens,
Cuddles.
but it's yeah.
I'll say that
Cuddling.
you
It's
set that
cuddling.
up and ahead. I'll say you set that up ahead of time, for that to occur later in the evening after you've entered your chambers. It's easily done. That's going to be just another like 5 gold,
Sure, yeah.
that you pay ahead of time. As you guys are eating, there is a point in time, shortly after you guys get your food, that the bartender says to you guys, just so you know, my shift is coming to an end soon, but there's plenty other people here who can help you with anything you need. All right.
Thank you very
And then
much.
Thank you
heads
so much.
off. As the time goes on, you guys are able to fully enjoy your meal. Ling, you had rolled a natural 20.
I did.
And Renji, you rolled a 23.
22.
22. In one of the nearby booths, you do see a familiar face.
Renji's mom kind of familiar?
Nope.
Or
Someone on an
Halfling.
airship?
A halfling. Mousy hair. Might have been on a heist with. In one of the booths. And after a while, you see a member of one of those bouncer staff members go and sit down at the booth with her. It looks like they're doing a little business. Just someone that you happen to recognize in the crowd.
Just leans in. Is that?
I think it is.
It is.
Didn't expect to see him here, but I mean,
Yeah,
They
but then
do get up.
also-
If you remember, her name was Lala Stout.
lol.
That's right.
But
And they do go back into the kitchen area, or what looks to be one of the back rooms, a side room.
But if they're here, that means they're
with a couple other
oh
of the
no.
bouncers.
As they are doing that, I'm gonna have Seldoa go as small as they can. I've never asked them this before. Go as small as they can, and follow them stealthily.
So the smallest they can go is actually that Chihuahua size
Okay. Okay.
or Dachshund size.
Mhm.
It starts
Okay.
heading down after them.
Okay. I'm gonna listen through there. Actually, no, it's not a familiar.
Nope. Not a familiar. Can only go down, follow, and report back.
Yeah. I'm just gonna have them pay attention to Stout and report if anything happens. Or, yeah. Steed.
All right, and like I said, you are on the other side of the room, so it does take a little bit of time for Seldoa to follow. Anything else you guys want to chat about while that's happening?
How's my hair?
Your hair is looking awesome. It's looking great.
Oh yeah.
Also, you're able to join the group by the time this is occurring, because that would have been pretty late in the evening that Lala came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just says I can communicate.
So
within
you're
1
just
mile.
joining the table as Seldoa is starting to walk away.
I'm like skipping down and I'm like tossing my hair. And I'm like, oh hey guys, what's up? You know, I just
Beautiful. It's the
casually
Fabulous hair.
beautiful braids with a ribbon tied through it.
Beautiful.
Oh, gorgeous.
That
Oh
is
yeah.
Very
fabulous hair.
beautiful. Very beautiful. I like it.
You know, just casually making friends and getting my hair done.
Well, maybe the hair's amazing, but turn around.
At this point,
Cinch!
oh yeah,
You
There's
let
like
yourself.
no worries
a
on that.
second where like you go and then you just hear, oh my god.
You let yourself slack again. How many times do I?
I love this relationship between
good.
Reggie and Mimi. It's amazing.
So good.
It's so good.
There's two kinds of
I love
asexuals in
it.
this world.
It is this
I'm
pair.
sorry. I literally just went feral. I don't know what you expect me to do.
Honey, I know, okay, but pick yourself up.
I know. I know. You're so right. I'm better than this.
Oh my god.
You're much better now.
Ah,
Chin up. You don't want your crown to tilt, yeah?
Yep. Chin up, tits out, ass fat. Got it.
Hannah's just losing it right now. I love it.
I can't. It's so good. It's so good.
Look, everyone deserves a
Oh my
hypersexual
God.
hype person.
Absolutely. Oh my god. Anyway.
Yes.
At this point, Ling's gonna be like, ladies, do you remember having a nice stout at a boat in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, and then I
Yes,
pretended
I
to
do.
die while Kindle was dancing.
Yes.
They are
They're
here.
here.
Oh. No.
Seldoa
Lala?
does come back to you
Mhm.
and says, I do not know where they went.
What was
Thank
what
you.
was her name again?
Lala.
Lala
Layla
Stout.
Stout. Lala Stout. And it would appear they have some way out of the kitchen, as Seldoa lost them. I hop back up into my lap and I continue to give them syringes, as I
Oh, it
have
was
been
not a
doing for
kitchen,
the
it was a
night.
storeroom.
I thought you said they went back into the kitchen.
They went back into a room down where you would expect the kitchen to be, but it was a storage room.
Oh, okay.
I originally said that and then corrected myself.
Oh, I miss it. Sorry.
I'm looking at the map and I'm like, nope, that's not the word I meant to use.
So I'm of a mind to just allow whatever happens.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I don't see anything that we need to intervene
Well-
in.
Well, no, and this is the thing. While Lala is a thief, they are not a killer.
True. That we know of. But true.
The only thing that I would be concerned of is if she's involving herself with people who could potentially harm us and want to harm us. That's the only thing that I would be worried about.
I mean, she was talking to a bouncer.
Bouncer does
She
their
went into
job.
Yeah,
Yeah.
does she even realize that like we're here?
I don't
I don't
I
know.
didn't get the sense that she saw us necessarily, or at least didn't recognize us if she did see us.
Perhaps it would be best if we just went to our rooms. Just in case.
That could be.
Maybe.
Just in case.
I did happen to order some entertainment for tonight. Does
You did.
I did.
You take your own room.
You have a room.
I can share with the
Thank you.
others.
Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I mean, obviously I don't sleep much, so I could just be in a corner somewhere.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
You're absolutely
Kindle.
Unless you want to pay me.
Kindle.
I
well, if you're offering.
would
Joking.
want to
Joking. Joking.
put you in that position again.
Joking. Joking. God.
Good joke, but
You'd think that
I-
you all would get a joke by now. This is me filtering through my trauma with humor. Please.
You see nothing but a shit-eating grin on Ranger's face, like, I know.
And yes, I caught your comment.
Kindle.
Yeah.
Perception check for me, please.
Oh.
did you say perception chest?
I meant to say check, but I'm very
Do
tired.
tits have eyes now?
Mine
I
do.
thought that was Mimi.
My tits are my eyes. My tits are my brain.
4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch.
I'm not really rolling too well tonight. I'll see shit.
You don't see shit.
Mm-hmm. Love that for me.
Ling,
Right? What?
you enjoy your night,
Thank you.
but be safe.
Yes.
I've been reading up.
I'd use
Apparently there are some-
protection.
I've been reading up. Apparently there's some horrible diseases that you can get.
I just wanted someone to fucking cuddle.
Oh!
And
Oh,
maybe do some
Oh!
I
flesh
apologize.
stuff
I
with my
assumed.
changing stuff. No.
Oh.
Perfect assumption.
Oh.
This is that kind of place.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
I mean, if it
I
happens, it happens.
understand
But I'm
now.
not. That's not my focus.
I
Oh, well,
see.
um,
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I mean, we'll
Even
let it
so,
happen.
in case something happens, use protection. Be careful.
I'm gonna have to see if they have any here. Because I don't know.
they
I
do
ordered
this for
somebody
a
who's
living.
fluid,
They
so I don't know what they're
should
gonna have, and I
some.
can have either.
DM, what's the likelihood that Kindle would have stuff on her?
Oh, okay. I actually want to ask all of you. Do you know the fantasy/medieval equivalent of protection?
Huh?
Chastity belt.
No!
No.
No!
No,
Like a
it's
rag?
Sheep's intestine.
yeah, it's intestine.
It's pig. It's condoms made of pig intestine, tied
Yeah.
at the end and cut to a specific length.
I just couldn't remember
I
which animal.
really wish y'all did
Ah,
not tell me that. Not
that
gonna
is-
lie.
It's-
That's
it's
kind of.
either-
Oh.
I kind of hate that.
Couldn't you get more diseases that way?
Surprisingly, no. Surprisingly, they were safe at the time.
Based
anyways.
on, what the human body was used to at the time period. I mean,
Huh?
I mean, I guess.
Anyways. Anyway.
I just want to make sure y'all know what you were talking about because like protection is like, I mean,
It existed.
yeah,
It's existed for centuries.
Long time.
yeah.
I mean, there has to be some kind. This is D&D. There has to be some kind of like.
Oh no!
yeah.
No! I just wanted to ruin someone's night.
Thank you.
It's my birthday,
Appreciate it.
dog. It's my birthday.
Technically, as a paladin, I don't need protection because I am immune from disease.
Oh.
Wait, yeah,
From
is that the level
disease.
5 trait?
Anyways.
It's a class trait.
Isn't that like at level 5?
No,
For monks.
yeah.
No, I don't have.
I have
it for
divine
Oh,
health.
monks get it later. Monks get resistance.
Oh yeah, no,
immunity
that's
to poison later.
you get that early on. You're fine.
I guess so. Never mind.
Technically.
Plus, Ling has the ability as a paladin to use the
I can
lay
cure
on
poison
hands
or-
to cure poisons.
There you go. I can do that before anything happens.
There you go.
Just cure them.
There
You
you
don't need
go.
protection. You are protection.
Wait. Oh lords.
I mean, hey, if you want to be
Anyway.
if you want to be a horny class, be a paladin. It's more safe.
Not a sentence I ever thought I'd hear.
Halbard.
Yeah, bards,
you
horny
have
bards are
fun.
overrated.
Have fun. Enjoy
Thank you.
yourself.
Yes.
I'm hoping
Be
to
kind, as always.
get out
Oh,
of my skin, so to say.
Ah,
I don't know what that means, but you go do it.
And
You know what? To be fair, I don't exactly know either. It's going to be that kind of night.
and Ling, there is no shame in wanting to be the little spoon.
Oh, of course not.
Or the
There's no
big
shame.
spoon.
do you know, it's actually ironic. Do you know how many people have paid me just to take a nap and be the little spoon? A lot.
Oh.
Honestly curious if that is more than the amount of it ratio-wise than people actually wanting sex.
Well, it's not as much as people who want to have sex.
That still makes sense.
Anyways, yeah, have a fun time.
Anyway,
Enjoy yourself.
have fun.
Ling goes off to enjoy some companionship.
Whatever that may look like.
Androgynous. Brain function.
You're good.
What is happening?
I can hear the
Wow,
dial-up sound
like-
from here.
Yeah.
Very androgynous, very tall, Fearbolt.
Oh, fluffy cuddles. Yes.
Yes, fluffy cuddles.
Fluffy cuddles. That's what I was looking
Yes.
for. That would left my brain entirely. I'm like, it's a fluffy cow. What is it?
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. I love it.
All right. And after a couple hours have gone by, you realize that Lawless Stout has not come back out at all. None of them have emerged from the back room.
None of them have emerged.
The back rooms.
Whatever
back rooms.
whatever back room it was that they disappeared into.
Well,
Should we
Would
just
I
go
still be-
knock?
Out there for this?
You would be
Or is this
up.
after I
No, this is
Okay.
while you're they're
Okay.
they're chilling and hanging out while you are enjoying your cuddle time.
Yeah, no. Well, I wanted that ordered for like when I go to bed for the rest of the night until morning.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I thought that was the end of the night we were closing up. So
So then you would still be down.
yes, Seldwa said they went into a storeroom and they weren't there when he walked in. I'm assuming they have some kind of back entrance.
Can you all check if there is anyone watching us currently?
Can I make another perception check
Sure.
at that? Just
Yeah.
to see if we're being watched at all.
Guidance.
Oh, that's an unnatural 20.
No one is currently watching you all.
Okay.
But Kendall, you do notice,
Side eye.
yeah, there's a individual, human male, scruffy red hair, goatee, very friendly looking, but you know this individual who's kind of acting the way he's talking to the staff, kind of managerial. You know this guy. His name's Seamus.
Mm-hmm.
Is that bad?
He used to be a underling.
No.
Mm.
uh,
Oh,
Doesn't seem to have noticed you yet.
Kindle is immediately going, shit, and then like putting on her cloak and like turning the other way.
what's going on?
You guys all watch as this individual that Kendall is kind of like immediately turned away from just is talking to the staff and then disappears upstairs.
Will, are you okay?
Are you okay, Kendall?
Bless. I am blessing her.
Renji extends his hand out, not grabbing Kindle immediately, but like offering him for her to grab and squeeze if necessary.
Yeah, she'll take their hand and squeeze. Not too tight, but firmly.
Squeeze as hard as you need to. It's fine.
Crush.
Not a flinch. Bear in mind, highly trained monk. He deals.
True.
I don't know if you guys have seen what MMA or some MMA fighters or Muay Thai fighters do to their shins just to condition them. So you can imagine like the conditioning in the fist. But yeah, just nothing. Just did you see him or someone else?
I didn't see him. Rather an underling. Seamus. The red hair and I don't know if he's still working for. He might be, he might not, I don't know. But he's here, and I know him, and I used to work with him, and it's not a good time.
I'll find out. And just like that, Renji's gone, vanished. I have cast invisibility.
Oh, fantastic.
You're still holding it, like you're still holding his hand. Just goes, Kendall, I'm gonna need you to let go now.
Sorry. Pries open her fingers.
With that description, Renji is gonna find the fucker.
Okay.
It lasts for an hour.
Okay. You're gonna have to make 2 checks for me.
Yes.
I need a dexterity. as you're trying to slip through this crowded tavern without bumping in anybody. And I'm going to need perception as you are wandering around looking for this individual.
Dexterity is that is a dirty 20.
Okay.
And the perception as a natural 19 for 26.
All right. You do find this individual. In an upstairs office. The door is barely cracked open, but you can see through the crack in the door this individual sitting at a desk, writing in a logbook.
Going to knock on the door. And as soon as it opens, I'm just going to slip in.
You knock on the door, and he looks up from the desk. Who's that? Oh, for fuck's sake. It goes to stand up, walks over.
Where your
opens the
parents
door.
go? Where your parents go? Hannah, what?
Yeah.
Every time.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes and he opens the door. Make a stealth check. Because he is now right at the door.
Is this with advantage because of invisibility or no?
You would still have advantage because of invisibility.
Thank God, that was a natural 1.
Ooh, I should have said no. Whack! Punch right in the face.
Natural 18 for 23.
Yeah, you're
Nice.
easily able to slip into the room. And he looks around. And goes back over to the desk.
I'm basically just going to watch what he writes.
What languages do you know?
Celestial, Common, Elvish, Infernal.
So it looks like a standard letter in common. Just currently inventory, supply
Oh,
requestings. Make an intelligence check.
I know what this motherfucker's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking cipher.
I know what he's doing.
Thieves can't.
Thieves can't.
Intelligence check.
Mm-hmm.
18.
The way he stops and pauses at moments makes you think that certain comments and costs and such are very deliberate. You assume that there's some sort of cipher here.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to cast Sleep on him.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a bad idea, I think.
Okay.
Which I can only cast at 1 level. But is it that I can never remember, do I have to reach their current hit points or at least reach half?
No, you have to reach their full hit points and go over it.
Fuck. I'm gonna retcon. Not gonna do that. I'm not.
Okay.
What I am going to do is quietly take out pen, paper, and copy down at least the page they're on. As best I can. Even if I don't understand it, I'm going to copy exactly how it's written.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand and another intelligence check. Or
Sleight of
perception
hand,
check. Sleight of hand and perception.
Sleight of hand is a 17.
Okay, you're able to do it quietly enough.
And a perception is a 24. 17 on the die.
All right. Very nice. Now, as he went back to his desk, he closed the door again. Are you doing anything else in this room?
I am. I'm going to knock on the door again.
Yeah. Yes, enter.
Open the door.
So I'm going to open the door ever so slightly, but leave it just open slightly.
So you are turning the doorknob and opening the door.
Yep. It would look like it's been open from the outside anyway.
I mean, considering how door handles work.
Yeah.
Not always, though. Not always. Some of them only turn on the outside. Not only like handles. Like if you turn a hand, if you look at a doorknob and you open the handle, the one on the inside is not going to turn. It's just the one that you're doing.
That might be an American
this
thing.
case-
That might be an American thing, but in the UK, both turn at the same
Yeah,
time.
in this case, I would say they would both turn, so you're probably good. Okay. And he's
So-
sitting there and just looking.
Yep.
And gets up from his desk one more time.
As soon as I can.
Make another stealth check.
$17.
Is that with advantage?
Actually, yeah.
Invisibility?
19.
Rolls a nat 20.
Please
Okay.
don't.
You feel safe as you're able to go out the hall. And you hear more grumbling and a door slam. And then lock.
Okay.
In the meantime, while this was happening, downstairs,
Ugh.
what's going on? What is happening?
Kindle has like gone to
What?
the bathroom or something and used her hat of disguise and has disguised herself as the ginger-haired half-elf woman with the freckles and
The one you used the last time you
Yeah.
were in the low lantern?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd just be trying to get information on Kindle on whether we should do anything about this man or just hide from him.
and she'll come back out and
Yeah.
all that. As long as I'm with you all, I'm fine. I would rather get to a room and leave first thing in the morning. And hopefully avoid him at all costs. That would be my preferred method.
Should we take whatever drinks we have left and head up to the rooms?
Yes.
And just get started on the night?
Yes. You can enjoy yourself. Me and Mimi can entertain ourselves, and we'll wait for Renji.
I'm going to leave Seldoa with you. He can communicate telepathically with me.
Okay.
If anything happens, do not be afraid to tell him to tell my ass to get there now. I will come running.
And if anything happens to you?
I will tell Seldoa to tell you.
Okay.
Perfect. Well, off we go then.
And we'll shuffle up to our rooms.
Okay. Renji, you in your invisible state pass by them in the hall as they are heading up to their rooms. Renji? I can't tell if you heard me.
I think he's frozen.
No, I
Renji,
don't think so. Renji.
No.
Sorry. I'm good.
Full zoned. Full zone.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I was more.
Yep, been there.
But yeah.
As you are starting to head down the stairs, you watch as they are passing to head up the stairs to their rooms.
We'll follow quickly behind.
Okay.
And like try to slip in behind them.
Which room are you going into? Ling's room or Kindle and Mimi?
Kindle and Mimi. I'm giving Ling their space.
Okay, just checking.
I didn't know.
We need to talk. Never mind.
We need to. Oh.
You are occupied.
Sorry.
You might
Occupado.
find me in shapes you've never seen me in before.
Oh my.
You changed things, Ben, that way?
Oh yes.
Anyway.
But in Kindle and Mimi's room.
Okay.
And just out of nowhere, that's the invisibility. Guys, we need to talk.
Shit. Hello.
Yeah, I realized I can do this on every.
Come in.
Cool.
Come in.
Yeah, tell us what's up, bestie.
She's gonna close the door and lock it.
He was writing in a journal. Seems like inventory, but something's off about it. It's a cipher almost.
Would I know anything about that?
Hands the paper. I got it. I copied it as best I could.
Kindle will read it.
I believe we did add Thieves' Cant to your languages.
Did I?
I think so.
Wait,
because
hold
you
on,
would
hold
know
on,
it.
hold on.
I believe so.
No.
Yeah.
Wait, no.
Sure.
I know we
I
had
guess
a
I didn't add
conversation
it.
that you needed to add it.
Yeah, I know I have thieves' tools. Hold on.
I remember a conversation about.
I know we
Yeah.
did talk
Getting
about
it
it.
added?
That I
Yeah.
do. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go.
Either way, it's in your languages, even if you forgot to put it in there.
There we go. Got it. Thieves can't.
Mhm.
She reads it.
You read it. It looks like it's actually, despite the fact that it was written in a journal at the moment, it looks like it's meant to be sent out to someone at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But the name is not listed anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But it is, it first addresses profits, losses, general sales, And then it talks about a search.
Side eye.
And having located the halfling that was suspected to have worked with
Oh.
a subject of their search.
Oh no. Oh no.
And using
Stopped to get
specific
to you.
pretenses were able to lure said halfling in.
Oh no. Our little halfling friend is in trouble.
How bad are we talking?
They have come up with a plan to lure her in because she was suspected to be in contact with their current searching target.
And I'm guessing their current searching target is.
Ta-da!
Yeah. Damn it. We should go tell. Oh, but they're getting cuddled right now. I don't want to.
I am.
You two know of a way to let me know of things if I.
Perhaps we should come up with a plan and,
Realistically, we need to move quickly because then they get taken into a back room and suddenly they weren't there anymore.
Yes, that's dangerous.
I think as much as the extra support would help, I think we should leave Ling to their cuddling. Because
I agree.
to be fair, we've all been through some interesting times, and you know what? I'm not going to deny someone a little bit of peace and happiness.
Yes. You did this yourself.
Look,
Absolutely,
Sorry.
absolutely. I thought we were just at it in.
Nope.
no, well, so did I. But no, DM had other plans. But
I've been planning this for a long time.
But who am I to deny anyone, fictional or otherwise, cuddles? Come on now. Is Seldor with Ling right now?
No, Zelda was in the room with you. As you say that, you hear, "No, I am right here."
Oh, did. Seldor, could you lead us to the room where the halfling was no longer?
Certainly. Would you like for me to retrieve Ling?
No, Ling is otherwise occupied.
It's at this point, actually, Ling, that you hear on your door.
Oh, are they arriving?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not like they were going to be waiting in the room.
Yeah, no. It's yeah. I'll let them in and have my night.
You open the door to let them in as Renji opens the door to leave the other room. So you have a
Glad you make it.
hey.
Glad you made it back.
What?
No, you guys are separate rooms.
Separate.
It's separate rooms, but they're next to each other.
Oh,
So
I thought it was like
there's a
across the hall
fearbolt
kind of
No, no,
hanging
no.
outside
Yeah.
of Ling's room as Renji goes to walk out the door.
Yep.
I see. Okay, so I would have seen Renji.
Nope.
You would actually, well, you might have heard the door open in the room next door, but you see a firebolt.
Oh, hi. Come on in.
Hello.
Name's Ling. All that kind of flattery and did such. We just have a night. Doesn't need to be described.
Fade to black.
Fade.
Fade to cuddles.
I need to go to bed,
Yes,
y'all.
that.
Yeah, I do too.
We gotta get up for church in the morning.
I got a
Yes.
party tomorrow.
Yes, I figured we could wrap it up here as we begin to see what we can find in terms of Lala Stout and whatever dangerous debacle she has managed to find herself in now. And that is where we will end it tonight.
Yes.